Hello, and welcome to Broadcast News. I'm Mark Rossman. On this week's edition, you will hear about the 2015 Walk with Joe, grounds for sculpture, and an effort to assist North Brunswick's fire companies. Conservationists and elected officials are joining forces in a possible bid to preserve the land on Route 33 in Millstone Township that is the current home of the Showplace Farms Standardbred Training Facility. In July, operators of the facility announced that it will cease operations on October 1st. The move is the latest negative development for New Jersey's harness racing industry. Now, State Assemblymen Ronald Dancer and Robert Clifton say they are discussing the future of the 150-acre property with the Monmouth County Agricultural Development Committee, the Monmouth County Save the Horse Committee, and the Monmouth Conservation Foundation. The foundation has, for several decades, acquired and preserved land throughout the county. A representative of the foundation said discussions regarding the potential preservation at Showplace Farms are still in their early stages. Now, here is Jennifer Amato.
A legitimate fundraising site has been established to help the North Brunswick Fire Department recover losses from the massive warehouse fire. More than 150 township firefighters and 1,000 firefighters overall battled last month. North Brunswick Fire Companies 1, 2, and 3 are 100% volunteer, so they must independently raise money to replenish any gear, equipment, and vehicle losses or damages that were incurred in the last week of July as the 1 million square foot warehouse building caught fire on Livingston Avenue. Insurance will only cover a small portion of the losses. As of press time, more than $2,500 have been raised toward the $100,000 goal. The website address is www.gofundme.com/NBVFD, or residents can visit any of the 3 firehouses in town to donate in person. Police are urging those wishing to help to only donate to official causes such as this one, as they are currently investigating fraudulent charities related to the fire. For more information, see the North and South Brunswick Sentinel newspaper this week.
With more news, here is Kathy Chang.
Farmers markets are growing more and more popular these days. The Farmers Market in Seabright, in its second year, has proved more than a place to purchase fresh produce.
Good friends Linda Blevins and Sonia Capillo, both displaced by Superstorm Sandy in 2012, are now the market managers for the Seabright Farmers Market, which began last year. Blevins said the farmers market was a great place, especially for those displaced in the town to come back, visit, and connect with neighbors who they haven't seen since Sandy. On August 20th, Caldwell Banker hosted Taste of Seabright, at which attendees got a taste of what the different restaurants in the borough have to offer. They said not only would it support the businesses in the borough, but it was a great way to fundraise for their community library that was heavily hit by Sandy. This is Kathy Chang for Greater Media News.
In sports, every battle comes with a start time. But our battles don't begin with a coin flip. And they don't end when the whistle blows. Our opponents, wind, rain, time, and chance, are always present. We wage a battle against darkness, against powerlessness. We're fighting right now. A team of more than 9,000. And if you don't notice us, that means we're winning.
Paid emergency medical technicians will soon supplement the efforts of the volunteers who serve on the Englishtown-Manalapan First Aid Squad. The impending employment of career EMTs will mark the first time in the squad's 74-year history that the all-volunteer organization will employ paid professionals. A squad official said the professionals will assist in staffing ambulances when volunteers are not available, especially during the daytime hours. The goal is to have the paid personnel supplement the volunteers, but not replace them. As part of the changes being implemented, the First Aid Squad will have 2 crews available to respond to calls for assistance during the day. For more information about this topic, see this week's news transcript. 3 men who died in the terrorist attacks of September 11, 2001, will be remembered at the 14th annual Walk with Joe in Manalapan on September 12th. The 5-kilometer walk has been held every year since 2002. It is dedicated to the memory of Joe Driscoll, Christopher Gray, and Thomas McCann of Manalapan. The Walk with Joe will be held at Monmouth Battlefield State Park. Participants will honor Driscoll, who was a passenger aboard United Airlines Flight 93, Gray, who was working at the World Trade Center, and McCann, a New York City firefighter who responded to the attack in Lower Manhattan. Proceeds from the Walk with Joe are donated to local charities. Members of the public are invited to attend and participate. For more information, visit walkwithjoe.com. And now, with local sports, here is Tim Morris.
The Jersey Shore's college football team, Monmouth University, is set to embark on its second season in the Big South Conference. The Hawks have been working hard during training camp as they prepare for the season opener at home on Kessler Field, September 5th against Holy Cross. Head coach Kevin Callahan gave a State of the Hawks on Media Day following the team's workout.
As far as our team goes, I think that this team has a great personality. I really like it. I like the way that they come to work every day. I like the energy and the attitude and the focus, attention to detail that they bring to the practice field. And that's something that's been consistent from practice 1 all the way up until through today, which was number 11. We put a lot in on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively, but I think to the credit of our players, we're on schedule with our installation. And that's an indication that they're doing a good job paying attention in meetings, watching video, so that when they get out on the field, they can execute what we installed for that day, and then are able to build upon that on the succeeding practice, succeeding day. There's been some great competition out there, and probably as much competition for every spot on the field as we've had at Monmouth in a long, long time. It doesn't matter if there's a guy who started last year in a specific position. There's guys that are really competing with them for more playing time or to take that starting position over. So that's something as a coach you always like to see. And so far, it's been happening every single day out there.
Linebacker John Sikowski, number 52, demonstrates why he was an all-conference selection on this pass coverage play. Receiver Devin Phelps is on the other end of this rapid-fire drill to improve reflexes. Holding on to the football is always essential, whether you're a running back or a wide receiver. In this case, it's Monmouth's quarterbacks running the gauntlet during this drill, designed to help them make sure they secure the ball and not turn it over. This is Tim Morris for Greater Media Newspapers in West Long Branch.
Now, here is Christine Barsha.
Artwork in nature can be found at Grounds for Sculpture, Hamilton's Sculpture Garden and Arboretum. The 42-acre park features 270 contemporary sculptures in a free-form layout of trees and flowering shrubs. In 1984, J. Seward Johnson, sculptor and philanthropist, envisioned a public sculpture garden and museum in Hamilton. His desire was to make contemporary sculpture accessible and offer people from all backgrounds the opportunity to become comfortable with contemporary art. Construction on the sculpture park began in 1989 on the site of the former New Jersey State Fairgrounds, and Grounds for Sculpture opened to the general public in 1992. The not-for-profit park also offers a range of dining options, from French cuisine at Rat's Restaurant to lighter fare at the Peacock or Van Gogh Cafe. Grounds for Sculpture is open Tuesday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Thank you for joining us. Please visit gmnews.com next week for a new edition of Broadcast News.